Welcome into 23 ABC Sports. I'm Carrie Osep. After going 0-4 to start their season, the Bakersfield Condors were ready to battle the San Diego Gulls on the road in Irvine in search of that first win of the season. In battle it was, and leading the ship was Captain Brad Malone, who had his first goal of the season. And this was followed up rather quickly by Luke Esposito, the two guys that signed 2-year deals earlier this offseason. 20 seconds after the Malone goal, it's Espo with the shot right in front. The Gulls, though, grabbed the lead in the second, but Cooper Marody with a one-man show and the top-shelf shot to tie the game up at 3 in the second period. San Diego would get a late goal to rip the first win of the season away from the Condors' clutch. They'll be back on home ice on Friday for the rematch, puck drop at 6. To all the baseball lovers out there was some pretty big news in the baseball world, and it wasn't just the fact that Tim Tebow was finally hanging up his baseball cleats and retiring his bat. No, it was the fact that spring training is officially back. Pitchers and catchers reported across Arizona and Florida, marking the beginning of spring training. Also meaning that the Dodgers got to see their newest guy who will take the mound. That's the reigning Cy Young winner Trevor Bauer. Meanwhile, the Giants and the Padres also took over their new homestead in Arizona from now through the month of March. And the Padres became the next Californian team to boast one of the largest deals in baseball as they signed shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. to a 14-year, $340 million deal. He joins Angels' Mike Trout and Dodgers' Mookie Betts as one of the 3 young stars to sign a mega deal, although he's only 22 years old. He'll be something worth watching this spring training. The always great matchup between the best to ever do it and the next best thing as Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka met in the court in the Australian Open semifinals. Williams started strong, but Osaka blocked her tennis idol from the chance to tie the Grand Slam singles title with her 24th with a 5-game run. Osaka will now go for her 4th major championship on Saturday. During the Kern High School District special board meeting, the board approved a motion to essentially give a green light to its schools to begin preparation to return spring sports back on campus as early as March 1st. And although that's not a win for every team, it is a win for those who are hoping to get Kern High School District athletes back on campus with a chance at competition before the end of the school year. From the highs and the lows of the game to the grind of practice, KHSD student athletes only had a chance to experience those moments for a short time since the shutdown last March. And with the Kern High School District approving the recommendation to return Season 2 sports, which includes boys and girls tennis and golf, swimming, track and field, and softball and baseball, pressure is now on the district and schools to create a plan for a return as early as the next couple of weeks.
So we'll take that time to do that. Then our hope is that on March 1st, we receive the approval for the Safe Schools for All plan that's being submitted. And once that's submitted and approved, then we're good to go.
During the special board meeting, parents shared critical remarks on what feels to them as a slower process to return sports than other districts and counties, including Wasco High School, who hosted 2 cross-country events last week. Although we saw cross-country competition return for Bakersfield Christian, Garces Memorial, and Wasco High School this past week, that doesn't seem to be the case for the Kern High School District. Meanwhile, other districts in the counties are still awaiting their board members to make decisions on a return to competition, while Taft High School has been conditioning for the past couple of months. We'll keep you up to date on all the news regarding high school sports as we hear it. For 23 ABC Sports, I'm Carrie Osep.